Yeah, there
There
we
it
go.
is.
Hey,
Woohoo!
everybody, yay, let's all give a cheer. This is kind of what happens in tech world or internet land is every now and then a squirrel gets in the system, and if he's a slippery one, it takes a really, really, really long time to grab a hold of him and fix everything that he already undone. So welcome to our live hangout tonight. We have a great panel. We've got Greg, Michael, and Sandy. Also, the co-founders Jim, Paul, Scott, and myself, Aaron Cahoon. And we're just going to get things started. I heard today that laughter is the best medicine. Now, as you watch this through the next hour, you may laugh. And some of you may cry, and it just depends on how the stories that you're about to hear are going to affect you in your daily life. But one thing's for sure, that you're in the right place at the right time because you're about to find out how exactly one team is managing to create a focus around one link and get 10 times the income with a 94% success rate. And pay really close attention, turn everything off, and we're going to run right over to Scott Zlateff right there. If he unmutes his camera, he looks a little frozen to me. There he goes. Go ahead, buddy.
All right, can you guys hear me? First off, down below, click yes if you can hear us. Since we had some technical difficulties, I just want to make sure everybody can hear us just fine. And you know, every single week we've been coming here, and we've grown by leaps and bounds. It started out as an idea and a concept, and you know, we've had just tremendous results in a short period of time, and a lot of people are starting to jump on the bandwagon, and basically because we've created something that is so easy for the average person to finally succeed online. You know, I look back to my years of internet marketing, and I wish that this was available when I first started, because when I first started, it was going on 5 years ago, and I was flat broke. I was down to $35 left in my bank account, and I had a 3-month-old daughter and an out-of-work mother to provide for. And I can remember sitting there at 2 a.m. in the morning, and I was looking at my bills at the very end of the month, paid everything off, and I had 35 bucks left. And I couldn't believe what I saw. I mean, we had more months at the end of the money. I don't know if you can relate to that or not, but you know, when that happened and I had a family, I had everything there that I had to support, and it was all on me. And I felt my whole body collapse, and I just buried my head in my hands, and I just bawled because I had no clue on what to do. But it was in that moment that I made a decision, kind of like the decision that you're going to be able to make tonight, because you know, whether you decide to join us or decide not to join us tonight, anybody who's a guest and who's new, who's watching this either live or on the replay, the fact is that back then I made a decision, and it's because of that decision I was able to learn about a new skill set that I had never even known was possible. How to literally generate money out of basically thin air by utilizing the internet. Okay? And what we've done over the course of the past a little over 2 months, if this was in place when I first started, I wouldn't have had to gone through all the pain and struggle and suffering that I went through. You know, I went through a 1.5 year learning curve, spending just enormous amounts of money. I had to sell things that I had to sell my motorcycle just to be able to pay for some products to be able to learn some education. I had to do a lot of different things in order to invest in my education, invest in my business. But the coolest thing, you guys, was when I finally got it and I finally figured it out, I made over $1,000 in a single day, and it just kept increasing and increasing. During the course of that opportunity, I made well over $100,000, and everything was just great. But the problem is, guys, is that the average person couldn't do what I was able to do, what a lot of the members on this panel were able to do. You know, we have an amazing panel of speakers that you're going to hear from tonight, and you know, a lot of the co-founders. You know, we've seen our teams go through struggle, and there's just things where we're just beating our heads up against the wall. So if you're tired of beating your head up against the wall, I want you to pay close attention. to the rest of the panel, because we're going to be interviewing everybody. They're going to be sharing their experiences that they've had with the 110 method. Because one thing I know to be true is if you can make it a simple process for everybody to make money, then life is great. And we've made it so easy, it's not even funny. So with that being said, let's bring out my main man, Greg Brown. Why don't you come out, brother, unmute your mic, and
Hey.
holler at us.
Okay, you know, usually I'm just super excited, and I've been 110 Method has completely changed my life. When you said you sold your motorcycle, it kind of touched me because I had to sell my car to make it. All right, to learn how to do this. It's not easy, but it's simple once it clicks. What was wrong with me at the beginning was I was so worried about what my friends from elementary school or from what my family would think of what I was doing, and I wasn't able to get any results. Right? So I had to change my mindset. I had to know that I'm doing this for my family. Right? And once I started doing that, and then I found the right system, which is the 110 method, everything just started clicking for me. I started attracting people. They started coming to me, asking to join me. What's so beautiful about the 110 method is it's simple to use. All right, it's simple. It's just 3 steps. You get in, you complete all 3 steps. You do the strategies that we have for you in the secret Facebook group, and boom, you're on your way. Now, it may not happen right in the first 30 days, you know, especially if you're brand new. See, I've been at this for 2 years, and if you're just now getting online, it may take, you know, more than 30 days. But what I can say is this system works. This system is a system that Jim played around with another team 5 years ago that he's still collecting money. And these 4 guys came together because they were tired of making money and not seeing their team make money. So that's what this whole system is about, is to make the 97% of us who are failing out there to start making some real residual income. But it's not going to be you get in and you just sit around and you don't do anything. You have to hop in with us into this system and become a team member and work with us like a team. And once you do that, we will help you. I will get on Hangouts with you, Skype with you. I'm sure Sandy, Michael, and some other people on the team will do the same for you. But you have to reach out to us and to get that help. You can't just sit back. And I've had people who came to me, first of all, who didn't do anything like Ariel at the beginning, and then she just got a sign up from spillover. But we don't want to live off of spillover. It comes, but we don't want you to be misconstrued like the spillover is going to make you 6 figures. All right, and I'm just saying this because I want you to be clear about what you're getting into. We want all of you to at least get into what we're doing and bring 1 person in a week. Bring 2 people in a month. Just help us help you. All right, and this is going to be a ride of your life. It's an 18-month blueprint. And all you have to do is click that button to get started today. Click the button right below me. It's an 18-month blueprint. If you are struggling and you have been struggling for a while and you haven't got, it's one lady, Rose, 8 years in the business, she hadn't got a sign up, and then boom, she's 110, she gets 2. So this system works. We just need you guys to come in with the mindset of you ready to work. It's not a lottery ticket. All right, so that's all I had to say. If you want to make some money in the long run, if you want to change your life, let us help you change your life. But we just need you to help us help you. All right? So with that being said, I'm going to throw it back over to you, Scott.
All right, man. Awesome. You always bring so much flavor to the table, and appreciate you, brother. Appreciate everything that you're doing to the team. And you know the big thing that I want to point out, something here that Greg just mentioned, was you guys were one big team. And see, this is what's so different from anything else out there, is that we truly do work together. I mean, we've got a lot of stuff that's available. We're actually coming out with some brand new secret strategies that are going to absolutely kill it, and we're getting ready to release those very, very soon to the entire team. But you know, the funnest thing is watching the sales roll in. And new people who've never had success before are having success for the first time. And the thing is, you know, when you look at the grand scope of what we've got here, okay, again, you can click on the button down below. That will actually open up to another page, and you can get the full story in exactly how this works. But basically, we've got a lot of people have shiny ball syndrome, right? I've been able to successfully run multiple different opportunities over the course of my career. I've actually had many people, you know, message me on Facebook or in they're like on my list or something. They reply and they're like, "You are one of the greatest people at running multiple opportunities and not conflicting different things." Well, it's because I've been doing it for so long, and it's just and it's hard to teach this stuff. And every single time that I go into a new opportunity, sure, I can make a ton of money, but my teams typically don't. And that's what began to be really, really frustrating. And it started to weigh on a person's conscience, at least for me, you know, where you're able to succeed, but everybody else can't. And the coolest thing about what we've got going is that yes, people are making money. Actually, you know what? I know that we've got a lot of people right now. We've got 259 people listening. If you've made money since you've joined the 110 method, I want you to type yes down in the chat, okay? And then once you type yes down in the chat if you've made money, and then we're gonna go on to let's bring out Sandy, because Sandy is actually clear across the pond. She is actually she's, I think it's the UK, and she's up like way past her bedtime, I think, and not that she needs any beauty sleep because she's a beautiful woman. But Sandy, why don't you come out and just kind of share some of your experiences that you've had with so far with the 110, and love to hear from you.
Okay, great. Thank you, Kevin, for that introduction. Hi, everybody. It's really great to be here. As Kevin says, it is actually 2 o'clock in the morning. Well, it's actually 2:45 in the morning. But, you know, the guys here are absolutely fantastic. I came into 110 Method through my very good friend Paul Smith in the UK, coming up to it was just over 2 weeks ago. And I just love the concept of what these guys have actually created, because as Scott rightly says, I'm a person that can actually recruit people into a business without any problem, but I don't want to be the one that's making all the money. I want my team to also make money as well. And the best thing that I found about everything about it is the system. The system actually works. I have got people around the world that's actually come and joined me since I've been in the business, and it's just fantastic because they are seeing how simple it is. I could get a 12-year-old to actually sit and go through the steps of what to do with this. So I'm very, very excited about this. I'm excited about the blog that the guys have also produced as well, because I did mention that last week, but the content on that blog is absolutely fantastic because it does give real value to people out there. And I like to give real value to my fans on my fan page as well. So to me, they've got everything right here, and it's just awesome. It really, really is, and there's no hype, and that to me is really important. It's about caring about people, it's helping people, they've developed something that works for the masses, but it's down to you guys if you actually want to step forward, you know, and actually get hold of this opportunity, because it is there. It can actually change your whole life situation if you want it bad enough. All you have to do is just go and click on the yellow button down below, you know, just to make a commitment and just start changing your life, because you can. Now, I came into this business, I've already brought 9 people in. I don't just bring people in and just leave them. and I don't want to bring hordes of people in. I bring people in because the way that I bring people is I connect with people. I connect with people on Facebook. I've got a lot of contacts on Facebook and my Facebook list, and a lot of people follow me. So I connect with those people and find out what they're looking for. You know, what is it they want? And the actual text written ads and the images that we're actually given in the system, I actually use those. I don't actually sit and reinvent them. I'm a life coach, I'm an IT trainer, I've been an online marketer for the last couple of years. It's very natural to me, all of this that I do. But for the guys here to have actually created all of this is absolutely fantastic, because I don't have to sit and reinvent the wheel. I don't have to sit and create PDF files and files for my team to get them to understand certain things in the back office, which I've always had to do with all the other businesses that I've been in. I've always had to recreate things to help people. But now this system is just so step. It's fantastic. The videos are very, very short. You know, every little step that you're doing, it could be about 3 minutes on a video. You know, we know that people's retention span can be, you're busy and you don't want to sit there for 20 minutes or 30 minutes, but these are very, very short. So if you really want to learn new skills, because to get on in life, you have to have skills. You do have to have skills to be able to move forward. And if you haven't got any skills, you know, that's going to allow you to make money, you really and truly need to get into this business. And, you know, when you think of the low cost to join this, you know, $7 to look at the system, you know, that's absolutely fantastic. So you really need to look at yourself and say to yourself, do I want to change my situation? Do I want to change where I am? You know, here in a year's time, you have an opportunity here by these creative guys, Aaron, Jim, Paul, and Scott, to actually change your life, change your financial situation for you and your family. So all you need to do is just go down and click on the yellow button down below. And also, another quick thing I'm going to tell you, and you'll probably all go rushing to click on the yellow button in a minute, because when I came in, I took action. I took action straight away. I went in, I followed the steps, and I'm a trainer. You know, I know all this stuff, but I wanted to go through it all, because then I go through it all. If my team goes through it and I don't go through it, that's not very good as a leader. So I went through everything, and it's absolutely fantastic. So we're going through and doing what I did and taking action and talking to a few people, bringing them in. I actually got paid today, and that was 14 days ago. So I got paid today, and I got paid about $163. So there you go. And there's more to come, because I haven't got the lottery mindset. I like to work. I like to use my creative juices, and that's what this has given me, because there's too many things out there, such as cyclers, where people just do nothing. You don't use your brain. You need to use your brain. You need to get skills to make you, it's all part of your journey. So with that, I'll leave it to you to make your own decision, but you have got something that is very, very solid here. And we haven't just got one business, we're going to have in time 10. So thank you very much, guys, for having me. And I hope what I said has resonated with somebody out there across the pond. Thank you. Good night.
You're awesome, Sandy. I love it so much. And, you know, one thing I got from that was, you know, if you love your family, you just want to join and get started, because, you know, this is about changing your whole entire life. And you know, for me, you know, many people know, like I said, my story with my daughter and stuff. You know, that's why I do this stuff. I remember we had a team hangout, and I kind of got emotional in front of a lot of people, because I have my daughter right there, and she's the reason why I do this. You know, and your reason may not be, you know, family. It could be, you know, that you want to have a really awesome Lamborghini, whatever. Whatever the case may be, you know, we all have our different reasons. But the ultimate reason is you're on the brink of changing your life. And whatever life change that you're looking for, 110 can provide that, because one of the things that Sandy actually mentioned that we kind of overlook a lot, because we're the co-founders, and we're just putting stuff together all the time for people to use, and sometimes we don't really quite appreciate some of the stuff that we've done. And one of the things is, a lot of my strategy when I first came online was doing quality blog posts that gave away value and information for people. And then what they would do is they would come and they would get the content from, I'd syndicate a blog post all over on Facebook and YouTube and LinkedIn, all these different places, and it would attract people to me because of the content. And then I would have a call to action at the very end if they wanted to get closer to what it is that we have to offer, what I was offering at that point in time. They could work with me directly, stuff like that, and I'd generate leads that way, and I'd close sales, right? Well, being able to gather that type of information, that was a ton of work. Oh my gosh, it was so much work to put together good quality blog content, good quality information that a person can actually absorb and actually use if they decided to join now or not. If they decided to join now or not join, either way, they got good information, and so that developed developed my leadership role in the whole entire industry and gave me more weight as a marketer. Now, the cool thing is that we actually provide you with that content, and we actually have it so you can actually automate it through your Facebook posts and have it go out without you even be present or even know that it's even happening. All of a sudden, you go into your Facebook wall and you see a post there, and you're like, oh, cool, this is some pretty cool information. You click on the link, and all of a sudden you start reading through, and you actually learn some stuff that you didn't even know that you knew. But everybody who visits your page and sees that, they now view you as that master marketer, because you were the person that put them in front of that information. So a lot of thought has gone into this, you guys, and it's really cool seeing everybody succeed. So with that being said, thank you again, Sandy, for everything that you do, everything that you add to the team, and coming out and staying up this late with us. We definitely appreciate that. Now there's one person that I actually haven't heard from yet. And it's Michael. Michael, I can see I'm not sure if you're actually available or not. I see a ceiling. I think I see a ceiling. I'm not sure if he's on or not. But if you're there, buddy, what's that?
Before Mike comes on, I just want to say one other thing. About you guys. Usually you have 6- and 7-figure earners, and then they have their systems, and they have them already how they want them, and they don't want to hear from members who are not advanced, who are brand new. But you guys listen to all of our ideas, and and if they won't work, you say, okay, well, here's the thing. I thought of that before, and this is probably why it wouldn't work. And if it was a good idea, you guys say, oh yeah, all right, I like that, and that's coming from somebody who doesn't have the skills you guys have. So you don't see that much. And I just want to thank you guys for being open to our ideas as a team. And it just makes me feel like we are just one team, and it's not like big I's and little U's. It's all everybody. One time Aaron was saying we're not the leaders, we're all leaders. So I just want to thank you guys for that and salute you.
Oh, appreciate that. Yeah, we're no better than any person on the team, and we just have a little bit more experience. That's all. And we all had to start somewhere, and we understand what it's like being new. We just wanted to create something that was simple enough, so that everything that we wished that we had when we first started, we've dumped into this and just basically given it away for peanuts. Really, because this entire system is built for you guys, so that we have a vision. We have a vision to be the biggest, most successful team industry-wide. Okay, and we have a vision to create the richest team company-wide that this industry has ever seen. and that's going to extend from now until 10 different opportunities in through the future. It's going to be absolutely epic. And for those that take action now, click on the button down below, get started, go through the 3 steps. Okay, what you're going to do is you click on the button down below. It'll watch a sales video. Then you'll be able to take action. You'll fill out the form. Okay, and then you'll get access into the back office of the 110 method. You'll go through 3 steps. The second step is really, really critically important for you to make sure that you fill out really, really good. Make sure you get second step locked in really good, really fast. And then the third step, you'll be able to mark it. You can come back over here and you can start promoting your link. You can send people back to this Hangout replay. We've got everything all set up, so all you have to do is get started. So with that being said, my man Michael, how you doing, buddy?
Doing good. How about you?
Doing awesome. So I haven't had the privilege to hear from you at all, and neither has anybody else. So how new are you to internet marketing? What's your story, and what do you think of the 110?
Well, I think the world of 110, because it has like an umbrella of businesses that you can leverage yourself with. And also the simple fact that I'm a newbie as far as internet marketing. I did the MLM, and I did the MLM offline, and it didn't really work out for me. So being as though that this system is set up for a newbie like myself on internet marketing, it is going to make a major difference in how I'm viewed by my friends, how I'm viewed by, mostly the family that didn't really want to touch me because of all of the different things that I have been involved in that they really wasn't really on board with, because I really didn't know what I was doing. But with this system, it is a system based on, people working together to a common goal. And that common goal is to make money and to get other people involved that don't know exactly what they're doing. And I mean, I'm still feeling my way around with different aspects of 110 and just being a newbie on the internet market. But being as though that you got the kind of support, and support is really, really, really important, because support is what makes a person want to get involved. And being as though there's a lot of togetherness here, I see a lot of growth, see a lot of confidence. I made my first sale on 110, and hey, it's marvelous because I never made a sale before, period. And making that first sale really makes you feel like, hey, I can do this. And I have a lot of friends that are really just waiting on my push button say so. So they're really on board, ready to go, and I have something that I can show them that's tangible, and that makes me feel good. And for all those who are new at this, don't be fearful, because you got people that's ready to help you. You got people that's really motivated, and if you click on that button, that yellow button, that's what's going to get you started on getting what you need for your family, what you need for your friends that want to get involved. And I'm really excited about everything. My man Greg Brown brought me on board and really wasn't hesitant on giving me what I need to get started, and being patient. And patience is the word. If I would give a word for the day, it's patience. Patience, patience, patience. You can't, build a building without having some kind of blueprint and having some patience. So I just want to say that I'm thankful, grateful that I have people that are willing to help, people that are really educated in the industry, people that have been through what they needed to go through to get me and my team on board. So I have a lot of people that are ready to jump on board, but seeing me right now and seeing that I'm starting out and having the enthusiasm that I need is really beneficial. And I thank Scott, I thank Greg, I thank all of you guys for just being patient with the newbie, because the newbies are the ones that's going to skyrocket this thing to where it need to be at. And that's pretty much all I have to say. But I'm really thankful to be able to be out here on this hangout, and it really means the world to me. I don't want to come to tears or nothing, but it's really beneficial to me and the people that I have ready to come on board, to be able to see that they're confident, willing people that are ready to just do whatever it takes to make this thing go through the roof.
Awesome, brother. Thank you so much for being authentic and being real. It takes a big person to come out on one of these and just be able to just tell it how it is, and you did. And one thing you said, you made your first sale. Was that your first sale ever?
First sale ever.
Nice. Awesome.
And I'm involved in a lot of different business opportunities, and not to say that they don't work, but if you don't know what you're doing and you really new at any kind of MLM, network marketing, anything, it's a very hard hill to climb when you don't have the right support. Support is so important. I can't stress that enough, how much support is important, because you need to know that you're not in this thing alone. And when you know that you're not in it alone, you have people that's really willing to work with you, it makes it worthwhile. It's not just about the money. It's not just about the money. It's about being able to help other people get to where you're trying to get to.
That's right.
And it's rewarding. It's really rewarding to know that there's people out there that's just not trying to just gain a dollar. They're trying to help. And this is what this team is all about. I'm really enthusiastic about being on this team. Just making my first sale made me feel like I'm a part of something that is really bigger than me, and that can really be an asset to people's lives, changing family. Because finances is one of the major components in a family being able to survive in the type of atmosphere we have, as far as the way things are going financially in the world. Just being able to help somebody get above water, being able to see themselves in a better position in life, it means a lot. It really does. And when you have a team that's together, that's assembled the way Scott envisioned it, the way Greg has brought it to me, it means a lot. You just can't even understand what it means to a family. And I'm a single dad of 3 teenagers. I'm doing this on my own, and I got something that I can hand down to them, and being able to hand something down to your family, as far as your children is concerned, it means the world, And I'm already grooming my son, who has just turned 18, into being an entrepreneur. The world really doesn't give anything to a person, but when you're an entrepreneur, you can make it on your own with the right, support, with the right education. You can make it on your own, and you don't have to go to school because you want to. You don't have to go to school because you have to. You can go to school because you want to. And that's what I'm trying to instill in my children, And I really thank you, you know, a whole lot, Scott, a whole lot, Greg, for bringing me aboard and showing me the ropes. And I'm looking forward to being an entrepreneur, and my children are really excited about my excitement. So, you know, I really encourage everybody, get your children involved, you know, because it's a family thing, you know, and I just thank y'all a lot. I really do.
Awesome, awesome. You know, and you know, just listening to your story, I mean, I related to that, you know, quite a bit. And one thing that you know, that you mentioned support a lot. Now, here's the thing about support. What we're not saying we're going to do it for you. What we're going to do is we're going to do it with you. There's a big difference. You know, this is something that we're doing together as one team, one family, one massive cohesive unit, where, you know, we have no egos. You know, it's all about the success of the entire team. And, you know, if you succeed, I succeed. You know, we all succeed together. And that's what this whole concept has given, is just a total wraparound, where we have so many brilliant minds that we've attracted into this business. Not just the co-founders, right? We were just the guys that came up with the idea and the concept and put the whole system together. But we've been fortunate to attract a lot of different leaders who are becoming leader growers, and we're really lifting people up to be able to have them be the next generational teachers and the leaders who are going to be leading, you know, from 6 months, you know, to a year and beyond, the next generation, to where we're not even going to be on these hangouts. You know, it's going to be you guys taking over everything and you know, really grooming the next generation to really take this thing to the next level. Because I'll tell you guys, you haven't seen anything yet. We're almost up to about 2,000 members in just over, what, 60, 70 days. Like, I lost count. People are coming in all the time. And then, I mean, right now there's people that are upgrading into copper, which is a totally different beast. When you click on the button down below and you open up that page in another window, you actually watch the sales video. There's people that are experiencing the second part of what you're actually going to watch in that video. And it's absolutely epic. We're seeing major success with a lot of different members who are coming in, where they're making 5 times the amount of money that they've made in the previous opportunities, in the bronze level opportunity. That'll all make sense as soon as you watch that video by clicking on the button down below. So with that being said, Michael, thank you so much for coming out, brother. Appreciate you. Appreciate you being on the team and coming out and sharing with us, being authentic. You know what? We're at the top of the hour, actually a little bit past the hours. But apologize for everybody for us coming late to the party. We had some tech issues, but we're running past 10 o'clock Eastern time at this right now. If you're watching the replay, you know, it doesn't matter. But I want to thank everybody for coming out. Unless there's anything else that anybody wants to pop out real quick and say, we'll just go ahead and end this tonight, and we'll see everybody here next week, same time, same place. Hopefully, we'll have everything all set up and situated with our technical issues that we've had. And again, this is just another example of why 110 Methods is so great. You know, you don't have to handle any of the tech issues. You don't have to handle, you know, trying to figure out how to do a capture page. You don't have to handle trying to do lead generation and try to convert those leads into sales, which is what they don't tell you is the most difficult thing. Most people, you notice there's always all these trainings about generating leads. Guys, leads are easy to generate. The tough thing is to sell. That's the hardest thing, is to convert those leads into sales, which is what we do for you, so you don't have to worry about it. And of course, now if you're a seasoned veteran and you know what you're doing, yeah, you can feel free to do your own stuff and just send them to the sales video, have them click on the link down below and join. You can use your own stuff. But for the average person, we've taken away all of the typical problems that happen. We've taken away the ability to sell. Most people can't. We've taken away attrition. because people are actually making money here. We've taken away all the different common problems, coming up with blog post content. We've got that spoon-fed for you. We have a new strategy that's going to be released to the team that's going to be tripling everybody's sales like crazy. Okay, we've got this thing dialed in, and it's only going to get better. So the sooner that you click on the link down below, get started, lock in your spot, fill out the form, go through the three steps, the sooner it is that you're going to be up and making money and referring people in. We'll be glad to welcome you into the team. All right. So, Greg, you got one more thing you want to say, buddy?
Yes. When you click the yellow button and you go to join, make sure you see your referr's name right there. Because if you just go and join and you don't click that box and it's not the person that referred you, we can't change that. They'll be on the team. We'll all be on the same team, but we can't change that. You know, they'll be there permanently. So make sure you're signing up with who you intend to sign up with. Okay.
Yep. Wherever you came from. Yep. Go ahead, Greg. Sorry, buddy.
I was just going to say one last thing. In order to get into the secret Facebook group, you have to complete all 3 steps. All right, and then right in step 3 it says ask to be added to the secret Facebook group. This is your only way into the Facebook group. Nobody can add you in there, all right? So that's what I just wanted to say to get that out there.
Awesome. Well, with that being said, guys, click on the link down below, get started if you're a guest here or watching the replay. Everybody else, we'll see you next week. Take care.